Hello, hello, hello. Oh wait, do I have the Legends Arceus remix of this track? Yeah, that might be nice to play as a follow-up. Like, this is... I don't think many people realize it, but like... One of the music pieces, one of the music tracks in Arceus is a remix of this, which is Coumarine City from X and Y, which is like just an innocent seaside town with a grass gym and a monorail for some reason. Which one was it? Was it Cobalt Coastlands 2? Yeah. Like, they took that track and made the most beautiful piece. Okay. Rid of that. So. Yeah, the main thing on the agenda today gonna be watching the Kirby AirRide Direct, because like, I guess that was like my primary motivation for even deciding to stream. But the other thing is, I have thoughts that I feel like follow-up thoughts after or since the July presents. And yeah, some new information has dropped about Champions and ZA. Obviously, that's another thing. But yeah, I feel like even one day after the last presents in July. Hey Kang, hello, welcome. Like, the next day I was posting on Blue Sky about how I feel underwhelmed by how, like, the presentations of Champions, like, mechanically it's doing all of the stuff that I basically was putting down as like the things I expected or that I would do for a game like this, like the, you know, being able to tweak the stats and stuff. And I guess even like the trial Pokemon, but like, here's already the immediate problem. Like, you see this screen and it's like, what is this awkward stock photo, but not really a stock photo because it clearly has Pokeballs in it, but it's blurry and it's like an open field, but then the Pokemon you are picking is like abstractly just floating in the middle of the screen, and I'm like, what are we doing here? what are they trying to like tell us with the background that these Pokemon are coming from the fields and we are picking them up, or because it's not working? But yeah, and then the battles themselves are like, I feel like I'm repeating myself. I'm pretty sure I already said that when I was reacting to it, that it's like Sword and Shield already looked nice in terms of battles on the regular Switch. How is everything? I mean, Scarlet and Violet, I understand why it looks kind of meh, because it's like, I don't know, rendering the entire planet in some wannabe realistic atmosphere thing or whatever. But like, Champions is supposedly a dedicated VGC game, but to me, from its visuals, it feels more like they took Scarlet and Violet and like just played around in that toolbox, like probably removed Paldea and made it render just the stadium, you know? Cause yeah, hold on, let me. Oh, the music is still going. Okay, that's nice. Right, if I go to this. Oh yeah, me yesterday. Oh, what do you mean deleted? This was like a Kirby AirRide Direct post, I guess. And I was like, wait, it's faster. Yeah, welcome, Stapo. Supposedly, hold on, I have it. Holy crap, 40. What? I thought maybe it would be half an hour. Why is it Oh god. Okay, this is gonna be a longer stream than I expected. Why is it 47 minutes? Is Sakurai gonna explain how every mechanic is programmed in it or something? Okay, but let's see. What were like the things I've been talking about since that presents? Yeah, I'm still not really worried about like the money aspect of it, I guess. But we have, I think after the world's closing ceremony, we got like information about it, kind of implying that the Switch version is gonna be a paid game where you get like a bunch of stuff that you would normally have to pay in the mobile version to get like individually, like I don't know, items or something. It's like you get a free starter pack. It's basically what it said. Wait, does it say that? I don't remember. Maybe that might just be on the Japanese website or something. Oh no, it's down here. This is a free to start game. Free to start. This is like, I don't know, maybe that's like a commonly used terminology nowadays with games, but free to start sounds kind of sus. Hold on, let me switch my sneasel. Free to start game. It's Pokemon Champions plus starter pack bundle, as well as optional in-game items will be available to purchase. Okay, no idea what this is gonna look like, but I still expect that having Pokemon in home is gonna be like a huge advantage over like I imagine all of the pay to win stuff. I mean, pay to win isn't even the right phrase, but like all the microtransactions are gonna be aimed at people who are like just playing it without having the other games at home. So like, you know, the pure mobile players. It'll be interesting to see it in Worlds. Yeah, like that's the one thing they confirmed at Worlds, which was like my only prediction for what the World's closing ceremony was gonna give us. I don't know why some people were expecting. I mean, people always expect like the next generation to be revealed or some shit. But yeah, Champions is the next Worlds game, despite not even being out in January yet. And I think they even brought up that it's gonna be used not just for Worlds, but in some events leading up to it. So that was basically what I was expecting as well, before we had the 2026 release date in the presents. Yeah, the trial Pokemon. Like, yeah, you can just grab a bunch of Pokemon, not worry about the stats because you're playing it for free. Like, they're probably gonna have default decent stat spreads, you know. Like a Gardevoir with speed and special attack, that's... rarely are you ever running it with something else anyway. I mean, you start messing around with the bulk or something, but yeah. Yeah, I mean... Okay, the screenshots, yeah, the blue sky compression and being Switch 1. But like, I don't know, there was just this atmosphere about Sword and Shield that made it look and feel so epic, and yeah. And then you see this and it's like BDSP level of just static camera and Pokemon throwing rocks at each other. But yeah, I guess it also doesn't help that like the move animations in Sword and Shield, you had like Draco, what was it? Regidrago with Dragon Energy. It like jumps up and shoots a laser across the field, and then it looks at the camera like a badass or something. And in Scarlet and Violet instead, it's like purple discount origin pulse. Oh, Cookie Dough, welcome. Imagine if they announced Gen 10, it would have been cooler to do 4v4. 4v4? Not sure what do you mean exactly with that? Hold on, this music isn't as exciting. Why did we go to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire all of a sudden? Back to Arceus. Yeah, the user interface, it looks like it's all over the place. Like this looks like something out of BDSP. Then we have this, which is like a Unite kind of thing. Nah, Unite is more clean. I don't know. Unite is maybe less childish most of the time. And then we have this, which is like some Android app. What is happening? I like me a Pokemon game that has a consistent style across the user interface. Like, you know, even with Sword and Shield, it had like this consistent 60-degree angle element in everything. Like, that's just a tiny detail that comes to mind. Yeah, I still don't think that Champions is... I don't think it's a long-term game. Because, like, I've seen VGC players be excited and be like, oh yeah, it's all the world's championships for I don't know, for 5 years or whatever is gonna be in Champions. And they expect that Champions is gonna be this game that keeps getting new stuff added and expanded and stuff. I don't really think that... It's like it's giving me minimum Battle Revolution levels of investment in terms of what we are seeing on screen in terms of resources going into it, you know. It feels more like a don't worry, VGC is fine for this year where we don't have a new main game kind of product, rather than hey, we have this vision for like a competitive Pokemon game that's like a dedicated battle game, and it's gonna be the coolest that the battles have ever looked, and it's gonna make everyone wanna play this because there's explosions flying across the screen or whatever, and there's like I don't know, and yeah, the other thing is also I've seen a lot of people wanting like single player content, but there's still absolutely nothing even implying that there would be anything. Like, if we are not even going into an actual field to like point at a Pokemon to recruit it or something, it's just like a menu. I don't think there's gonna be much in terms of any kind of content that isn't just the like ranked battles and team building. But I hope I'm wrong and there's like a world tournament where gym leaders show up or whatever. Yeah, no. I'm like like my excitement in this game has dropped dramatically over the past couple months. Or at least after we started getting like proper information, I suppose. Yeah, this is one of my like biggest what do I even call it? Like biggest what the fuck moments. Wait, you can't even see it. Why is there an exit button in the middle of the battle at all times? That's just... what? I mean, okay, mobile game and you wanna like exit faster, but I don't know, something feels weird. Like there's already so many things you are supposed to be doing to make these battles look cool, and one corner of the screen is always gonna have the exit button on it. Damn. And you know, because it says it has a minus on it, it means that that's like a Switch version screenshot. It's not just like a mobile button. Anyhow, I think that's probably enough complaining about champions. I don't know. I hope it's better than what it's coming across as so far. Oh, hold on, I should not have closed that because just having my blue sky post is like a good map for fishing for my thoughts that I maybe wanted to talk about, I guess. Right, the other thing that was revealed in terms of like VGC is Scarlet and Violet. After this month, it's going like for real in-person events, it's going back to Regulation H. or whatever the name for it was, but the regulation where all the special Pokemon are banned. Like no legendaries, no paradox, nothing fancy. It's just regular old Pokemon. Which is cool. I would start doing ranked ladder again for the coming months, you know, if that was what we were playing in the in-game ladder. But no, they decided real life events are going to that regulation. Meanwhile on ranked we are playing, whoa, you know, regulation J with mythical Pokemon. It's like, every time they do this, I mean they did this for the end of Sword and Shield as well. Just without the... I mean, there just weren't any events in real life in that time frame, I think. And it was just like 2 months, but here we have... They stretched this out into 4 months, which is even more is a sign to me that Champions was probably supposed to be out by the end of the year. But yeah, essentially this regulation, it lets you use mythical Pokemon. Which... on the surface, you might think, whoa, cool, yeah, mythical Pokemon, they are never allowed to be used, so it's nice that we can play with those, right? The problem is, they count, probably because of Arceus, or maybe like 2 other Pokemon, they are considered restricted Pokemon, so you are giving up your Calyrex slot, or like one slot that could be used for a Zamazenta, or... for a Miraidon, you are using that to put a Meloetta on it? No, you are not. Because that's just a waste of the slot, you know. What are you gonna play? Volcanion? I'm not sure. Yeah, Volcanion is in Scarlet and Violet. What a tragic story. Because yeah, you know, Volcanion is like a Heatran, but it's water, and Heatran is allowed in like normal formats, not in restricted. So it's just, you don't really get to see the mythical Pokemon. Most of them get a chance to really shine. You're basically wasting your restricted slots if you use them. Unless it's like Arceus, and what are the other ones that are actually decent? Zarude? I don't know, I don't think Zarude has any sauce, you know. Zarude, the stats aren't there, it doesn't really... It has like jungle healing, which is like a cool idea, but not when you could be using a restricted legendary in its place, you know. Oh. Okay, that was a joke. I was bad at reading that. Yeah. Just in case there were a Zarude enjoyer would show up and express actual enthusiasm, I suppose. Okay, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, Octopath Zero. I still need to play Octopath Traveler 2. I mean, resume my playthrough, which is like... I did a couple of chapter 2s. And then this is coming out in December. How am I gonna catch up to that? Yeah, Octopath Zero looking very interesting. Although I might even just keep Octopath Traveler 2 on hold and start this. We shall see. But yeah, it has a town builder, and it somehow feels it's like a prequel to the first Octopath, while also being like a retelling of the mobile game that I've had installed on my phone but never got around to it, because it feels like I really want to get invested in it properly instead of just opening it and then, I don't know, messing around with it for 5 minutes and then closing it again. So it's nice that they are kind of reworking the mobile game lore and stuff into like a new proper console and PC game. What else was there? Just me murdering. Oop, that's probably too loud, my bad. Wait, I think if I... God damn it. Oh yeah, I can play a bit of Pokemon Friends on stream. Just in case anyone is like, what is this game for kids? I'm sure it sucks so hard, it's not worth trying out. Yeah, I almost have obtained the Latias in Unite already. Oh, this was very cool. So for Pokemon Worlds, they had like an opening video, and it had this animated sequence with this very interesting art style. With like, I feel like the still shots actually don't do it justice. Hold on. Oh yeah, but I'm probably just gonna keep the music of the video muted anyway. But like, you know, it's 3D model Pokemon. They have outlines, they have this nice cell shading, which makes them kind of look closely, like it looks closer to official artworks than any of the games do, right? Like that's the cool part to me, and it had me like wondering, what if we get a game that's like trying this kind of art style for the Pokemon specifically? Like the environment is still whatever. It's like stylistically clashing with the Pokemon, I feel like. But the effects of the Pokemon and how they look themselves, I think is really cool. Give me that. Hold on, now we get to the where some Pokemon are like, yeah, look at this, it's Ogerpon and Urshifu, and then you have some battle moments here. This looks cool. And I also like how, you know, the effects of the attacks are very distinct stylistically. And they affect like the lighting of the effects affects the the Pokemon models more, because like I feel like in the games like in Scarlet and Violet and like even in Sword and Shield, the lighting of the environment is given way too much focus. So like Pokemon also look like kind of washed out, and there's always like, as soon as there's a little bit of sunlight, they have like white heads or something, you know. Whereas here it's like the lightning and the fire of the moves is what's doing most of the highlights, I guess. Yeah, this looks nice. Besides the Pokemon wearing random clothes and being in a car or whatever. Yeah, so much for that. Oh yeah, this was very funny, where Play Pokemon kind of messed up. They were saying, you should be using Jolly on your Ursaluna. And then someone was like, oh, this makes no sense unless this is some very specific tech. And then they are like, what do you mean? And reposting the image with the nature crossed off. Yeah, that's great stuff. Look very jolly. Yeah. Wait, what was the zombie Ursaluna you get in the Timeless Woods had like a specific nature, I think. Oh, it might have been Hardy. Like it's always the same nature. Right, which brings us to the other big reveal of the World Ceremony, which relates to ZA. Apparently there's basically battle royales in the freaking parks of Lumio City. And it's PvP, up to 4 players. Like I had already accepted that there probably wouldn't be any multiplayer aspect, which I thought was like a bit of a shame, because it felt like X and Y, the online aspect of connecting with friends in all kinds of ways was such a big deal. And also like, you have this game that's gonna have some serious trainer customization, but you're just gonna be able to show it off to friends in screenshots. So this is very exciting. And also it means if we can do battles with other people, right? Then what's also back on the table is, I don't know, just walking down the street with your friends and chilling at a cafe. Especially if you have game chat or yeah, game chat from the Switch 2 version. Then you can just kind of use this as like background for chatting with your friends, I suppose. And that's like something I've always wanted to be able to do in Pokemon. Like, it's not like a big deal, I suppose, but yeah, just nice to have that. Because like the Union Circle is also kind of going in that direction in Scarlet and Violet. Right, so Battle Royale kind of... What's it even called? It has like a specific name, right? Oh, and the other big deal. Hold on. Although that might only be on the Japanese website. Intense 4-player link battles. Yeah, like not only is Battle Royale coming back. I mean, I keep calling it Battle Royale. It's not what it's officially called, you know. It's... What do you call it? The ZA Battle Club? But yeah, it's using the new battle system and... Nice. And somewhere on the Japanese side, I think, I'm not gonna be looking for that right now, but... It implies that there's a ranked... that there's gonna be ranked battles for this thing. And that there's gonna be seasons that keep changing each month. Like, what? Which is like a very big contrast to Legends Arceus, which was purely single player, besides like doing trades, I suppose. And like picking up other people's bags. But it also makes sense, because the whole focus of Legends Arceus was like being in the wild and observing Pokemon and catching them. Whereas ZA, which is... Even back when it was first revealed, I was like... They showed a Mega Evolution symbol. This game is gonna be about battles. It's not gonna be about sitting in the grass, you know. And if it's about battles, then it would be weird if there's no PvP, right? So that was very nice to see. I guess I can check out the video. I mean, I've already seen it.
Pokemon Legends ZA introduces link battles in a whole new style.
Also, can we talk about how they decided to feature Simisear in this entire video showing off the new battle multiplayer mode? Also, yeah, the trainers looking very cool and like how they kind of match the Pokemon. Like you got this whoa guy with this Gyarados. So we have Talonflame. Everyone knows Talonflame. It was a menace in VGC at one point. It got nerfed, then it was still kind of useful. Gyarados, you know, everyone knows Gyarados from the hit game Pokemon Red and Blue. And then you got Simisear. And then Ampharos, you know, a beloved Gen 2 Pokemon. How did Simisear end up? I'm not complaining. I'm very happy for Simisear to be given the spotlight. Oh, hold on. Let's actually have it with audio.
The ZA Battle Club. The time limit is 3 minutes. The trainer who defeats the most Pokemon will be the winner. The match has
Yeah, like you keep going into it and just
you can play it safe. Go on the
battling.
offensive or collect items to power up with. Who knows what things will be
You know, Simisear just walking around here, grabbing the item,
knows where things will stand
while the other three are battling it out.
and strikes with Brave Bird, but it's blocked by the steadfast shield of protect. Gyarados
Yeah,
plays the
Gyarados
counter
protected
with
there.
Waterfall. It's super effective. Talonflame goes down.
Do I have this at highest quality?
Trainer who defeated
Nah,
earns
of course not.
1 point. But there's no time to relax.
Mega Evolution, but it doesn't take 5 minutes.
Fires off Thunderbolt. A mighty hit. Gyarados has fainted. When your Pokemon faints, you can still rally and dive back in. This is still anyone's game. These trainers are back on their
Yeah, and
feet.
somewhere it said like you can switch 2 times or something.
1.5 minutes left. We're halfway through. Mega Ampharos's battle with Go-Goat is heating up. Whoa, Furfrou barrels in from the side with Hyper Voice.
Of course the Semiseer player would have a Furfrou with a Kabuki trim. It comes at them from the side and hyper voices everyone and gets all the points, I guess.
Presses on. 10 seconds left on the clock. And
Yeah, there's like mega energy around it. Right, like you keep filling up this mega meter down here, and there's like you can't really see it because my hold on, let me hide the sneasel. There's nothing sus about this. Like it shows the right stick to press that down to mega evolve.
Dragonite Mega evolves, and it unleashes a raging Draco Meteor! Decks all 3 opponents down! A huge upset in the final 10 seconds.
So yeah, I was watching Jake's stream yesterday. Jake knows it. And he figured out immediately at where was it? When the Ampharos Mega evolves, we can see it. You know, we've been wondering about this whole C+ situation, how every move seems to have, or some moves seem to have like a powered up version. Like you probably use the mega energy to like turn a move into a stronger move for one use or something, and that uses your energy up. But as I'm gonna press play, you will see that Protect does not have the C+, but once it mega evolves, it does. So like the idea here is that the like normal Pokemon that don't have megas are still gonna be able to use this mechanic, but the unique feature about actually mega evolving means that it just automatically makes all of your moves super powered all the time, I imagine. And then you like when you use up all the mega energy, it ends the mega evolution.
Mega evolves and immediately fires off Thunderbolt.
Oh yeah, and obviously there was people were playing the demo at Worlds. So I've also caught some information from that stuff. And apparently the staff there were telling them that if you use a move from way further away, like from a bigger distance, it makes the damage weaker. So I'm wondering like if using Thunderbolt from this far away made it weaker, but obviously because it's mega evolved and because of the double weakness, they would be KOing the Gyarados anyway at this point. You saw Ace played it, yeah.
A mighty hit. Gyarados has fainted. When your Pokemon faints, you can beat. They decide to
There's like items to pick up, which is probably like stat boost or something. But what I want is, I want this game to to make it possible for Simisear to win if the player is good, you know? Like maybe being good at these battles is more important than how strong the Pokemon is. Like that's what I'm hoping, but it's hard to tell. Oh, you're going, yeah. So like, they did reveal that Worlds is gonna be like a double event or something, right? Like they rebranded it kind of to Pokemon XP. Or, I mean, XP is like a Pokemon event that's happening to take place next to the World Championship, and it's like the two together are kind of the World Championship, I suppose. But yeah, nice. Although it's like, it's gonna be very expensive. I don't think I'm going, but would be nice if they do another one in Europe or something. Mega Dragonite. Right, they also confirmed that like Mega Dragonite is gonna be in Champions, but that's I feel like that was obvious. Oh, wait, there was a Mega Pinsir. Have we seen one in this game yet? Cool. I know we saw a Heracross previously. Oh, also, it's like I already was pretty certain that there isn't gonna be abilities in this game. Now it's absolutely clear because I think some people have taken photos of like the stats windows of Pokemon. But yeah, it makes sense to me that there are no abilities in this game because like abilities can be very, very, very crucial, like very game changing for individual Pokemon, and even especially with Megas. Like a lot of the Megas, they were overpowered in previous iterations because they had like a broken ability, you know. So like if we are playing here with a game that's like using a completely different battle system where other things are more important, like positioning and distance and cooldowns on moves and stuff like that, like abilities feels like like too much of a curveball into that whole thing. So it makes complete sense to me. And also you want to kind of make it more even on how powerful all of the Megas are, or like make them all similarly significant is what I mean. So yeah. But then when Mega Dragonite goes to Champions, it's gonna have an ability, so that's gonna be interesting. Mega abilities will be hard-coded? Not sure in what way. How is Mega Maiwell going to survive? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, maybe the battle system is just makes the stat difference less important because maybe like positioning and how you play matters more. Like that's my guess. Or maybe like the power-ups from the C plus and from the Mega Energy, like maybe that itself is such a power boost that it kind of lowers the difference between like weak and strong Pokemon. Either way, very, very interesting, very exciting. I still think people have been overlooking the battle system of this, but maybe now they are starting to realize how different and significant this battle system is, because people have started playing the demo and they are like, oh wait, this actually feels very different, you know. But yeah, so much for that. What else was there? I don't think there was anything added on this. Oh, one more thing on Champions. Like they revealed this, what's it called? Omni Ring? I'm not even sure. Is it on this website? Yeah, here it is. The Omni Ring. It's like the... Did Ash have something like this in the anime? I don't even know. But it's like we have the Z Crystal slot and the Mega Evolution symbol, and at the bottom we can just barely see the Terrestrial symbol. And then at the top, what I'm hoping is the Dynamax symbol, because like that's the one thing that's kind of interesting to me for Champions, I guess. The return of Dynamax. Oh, on that note, it also now makes perfect sense that like this also plays into the whole idea that Champions is like a gap game for VGC. Because we just had like the dual restricted format in VGC, and that's normally the thing that ends a generation. So I had been wondering for months, like what are they gonna bridge the gap towards a new generation where we go back to like playing with the regional decks and where you actually use like starters and stuff, you know, and none of the legendaries are allowed in yet and stuff like that. So in between, if we have a year of Champions, it makes perfect sense that you can surpass the epicness and the coolness of restricted legendary battles by having a game where you get to use all of the gimmicks at once, and it's like Terrestrial and Mega Evolution and Z moves and Dynamax. It all makes sense now. Like even more than ever, I feel like Champions is here to be here for maybe 2 years. Although that also has me wondering if like they are making Champions so we can go back to playing this kind of Pokemon battle if Gen 10 starts to deviate from it a bit more than we might be expecting. Like I don't mean that Gen 10 would have competitive with like the ZA battle system, but like not to replace the turn-based, but to try to reinvent the turn-based system. Because a lot of the Pokemon battles are just, it just happened to turn out like that, and then VGC kind of spawned out of that as like the more interesting branch of stuff you can do within that system that they've been building up for decades. But now they could be like, okay, what if we take all of the 3 decades of experience that we've gathered from making Pokemon battles in the traditional battle system, and now they try to like rebuild it from scratch, but still like keep the turn-based idea, so it's like not an action-based one. Like that's what I'm kind of hoping Gen 10 tries to do. And then they try to make that the new competitive, which would still feel very different from whatever ZA is doing with the action stuff. Like I feel like both of those are a good thing to explore. So yeah, I don't think it's... people have been saying that Champions is there so that the main series can experiment and try to go away from turn-based battles, but I think it's like it's the opportunity to do turn-based games specifically differently. But yeah. So I think that's most of the thoughts I wanted to get on tape about Pokemon for the time being. Except for I'm gonna play some Pokemon Friends in a bit. Or should I do that now? Because it's so boring. Yeah, let me just do one round of Pokemon Friends and then I'm gonna switch back to this. Wait, if I just move... there we go. Are you ready for this ultimate Pokemon experience? Pokemon Friends. Okay, so you have this room and you have like this definitely not a Cramomatic inspired plush machine. And there's like a town of people who want plushes. But yeah, basically the main thing you do in this game is just play silly little mini games. So far it's worse than Pokemon Channel. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 rounds probably, because these 3 mini games are not like my favorites. But I might mess up because I've reached a level where I am actually starting to make mistakes. Oh, I should be wearing glasses. Hold on, this is 2 more Pikachu. I think it's 3. Okay, there we have 2 Pikachus again. Again. Noise. Yeah, this one has never been difficult. You just look at the thing. I need to go up there. So I'm gonna break that wall. Oh. Press the button too hard there. Wait, I should be using the D-pad. I need to cross the bottom thing, so... Oh, you know what's messing with me? I haven't played on my Switch with the capture card. And I can feel the it's like half a second delay. That's messing with the controls for me right now. Anyhow, yeah, I break this one and go up here. Oh. Wait, what? Oh my god, I can't believe I messed up. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh yeah, I can go up here. Running out of time, running out of time. This is like Golden Sun. Some of the puzzles feel very directly inspired by like gym puzzles from the main series. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be tougher than you think. this one. Okay, so far so good. Easy. Only can be this one. Now we are doing an IQ test. Yeah, and then you get yarn. And you can make plushies with it. Ooh, I got a new stamp? Nah. Go with the Clodsire again. Okay, let's do one more round. Hold on. This one also doesn't have any of the of the coolest mini games. Right. I do like how there's both forms of Mr. Mime here. It can only be left. Wait, what? Yeah. Hold. Oh, it's left because... Yeah. Definitely right. Ooh, left. Yeah, this one is just busy work. This is probably easier with like touch controls on the mobile version. Wait, I don't need any red. It's gonna be blue. Oh, I can just grab the color from... No. Okay, I thought I figured out a new way to... to play this. Okay, so it's gonna be up here. And the other two are red. Stapo, you are surely dying of excitement watching me play this. Yeah, this game cost money. I'm not gonna tell you how much. Down. Right, down. Oh, hold on. Is this a mistake? Wait, no, I can do this in this direction and then up. Going back down. I like how this is a Minchino. Collecting the trash. And this reminded me that Minchino is kind of like a counterpart to Trubbish specifically. Which also kind of plays into the idea of Trubbish being a cat. Because they are both like cute mammals. It's just one is covered in trash and the other one is completely clean, you know. Okay, hold on. The next round is gonna have some of the better games, right? Right? Ooh, grassy yarn. Ooh. Wait, I have messed up the middle one before. Or not messed up, but like I ran out of time, I suppose. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just this? I'm a bit too far off to the side from my TV. Where's the freaking triangle? Hold on. Oh my god. Hold on. I don't see it. Ah! Oh. Oh my god, am I so dumb? Yeah, I don't have enough time for the final one, do I? Ah, okay, I got this, I got this, I got this. No! Damn, the controls are... Yeah. There, you saw me screw up on this game. Okay, so this one has to go down, this one has to go... Wait, no, the Togekis has to go there, so you must be going left. Yeah, first do the Togekis, that's the only direction it can go. Oh, okay, that's the most Togekis I've seen. Oh, you have to go up. Okay. Okay, so the next level on that previous one is gonna start being tricky, I hope. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go around here, yeah, that's enough. I need to go to 10, so down here, 10. Okay, easy enough. Huh. Wait. Right, I need to go around this corner as well. That was a nice one. Yeah, this game is nice for when you have a full-time job and you arrive home and your brain is crap. Then you can refresh your RAM in your head, I guess. One more. Yeah, there we go. Sfeel. Or if you are 8 years old, exactly. Ooh, this one is cool. It hasn't gotten challenging yet. Maybe now's the time. Nah, still self-explanatory. The delay is still messing with me. I wanted to go through a wall. But it's a nice concept. It's like the hedge maze from Paldea, and you have a Paldean Pokemon with Tandemaus. And it's using the concept of them being in tandem. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Sfeel. It's feel time. Oh, hold on. Overwhelming. Okay. Wait, that was the wrong direction. I need to go around here. Ah! Overshot this feel. Okay, this is just too easy. Oh, okay, this one, it's not a gym puzzle specifically, but it reminds me of a lot of the strength puzzles where, yeah, you'll see. Where you have to push blocks in a certain way to get them out of the way and stuff. Wait, that was dumb. Wait, that's also dumb. I do like how I can repeatedly punch the rocks. Oops. What am I doing? Wait, what? Okay. Hold on. All right, I can go that way. Well, I ran out of time. Damn. The art is low effort. It's cute. What do you mean? You mean like how the Pokemon are just like a PNG for a lot of the games, right? But yeah. Let me just check what the next 3 minigames are in case one of them is... Nah. Although the Rowlet one, it's... The Rowlet one destroys me each time. That one gets very complicated. Like, that's the only one where I consistently struggle with the puzzles. But yeah, the other thing is you get this yarn and you just... Yeah, I made a Wooloo plush and a Baniri plush. Minccino. I didn't have a Minccino yet. Third Twig, also new. Ooh, Ethan's favorite Pokemon. Just kidding, that would be Spheal. And then they have like the deep lore of the plush Pokedex. Let's see, Minccino's broom-like tail is one of its cutest features, but don't use this plush to clean up. There was one that was like particularly funny, but I don't remember which one it was. Oh, what a Whimsicott. It's such a prankster, but this plush shouldn't get up to any mischief. It's got a green part on the back, almost like the base of a stem. Okay. Oh my god, the delay is destroying me. How did I ever play with the capture card? Didn't I play like Metroid freaking... what's it called? Oh my god, I already forgot what the Metroid game was called. Dread. While on capture card, the delay feels impossible. Or maybe the delay is just worse on the Switch too or something. Just a plush and not the real Turtwig, but still, its shell feels almost damp. Okay. Maybe you need to wash the plush. Feel. This feel will roll right off the table with your yarn balls if you're not careful. It's so round and tricky to handle. Then you can take a closer look at Spheal. You know, Spheal plush. Like, I do appreciate the effort of like trying to realistically make the seams where they would be and stuff, you know? That's probably like the main effort of this. Why can't I remember which one had like a very funny Dex entry? Gibble's big mouth makes it look like it can chow down on anything. Maybe it could munch away some of my problems, like tomorrow's homework. Who is writing this? I think it's one of the like girls from the town or something. Yeah, and then you can make a room with your plushies. You know? You can be like, there, some plushies in the forest. And in outer space, you know, Goldengo just surfing. Okay, enough of this. Let's get back to the main part of this stream. But yeah, just in case anyone was curious what the heck Pokemon Friends is. Now, I think you have a general idea. Okay, so Kirby AirRide. The thing about Kirby AirRide is that it's like kind of like an unfinished, or it feels like a prototype, at least with its main mode, like the racing mode. Like there's a lot of interesting ideas in it, but it feels like it needed it needed a couple more months for it to be like properly fleshed out and made more enjoyable. But at the same time, it also has like but the wild thing about it was, at least from what I remember playing it, is that like all of the different machines, like not cars, they're called machines, they play very differently. So like one of them is only able to turn when you stop, but when you aren't stopping, it runs at full speed in a straight direction, you know. And then another one is like just has a lot of maneuverability, but it never gets very fast. And yet the controls are also very unconventional, because you basically have like you have the steering, but then you have the A button, which is basically makes you slow down and stop. But you do that because when you slow down and stop, you are charging up, because you are like pushing the machine to the ground, and that's like charging it up. And then when you let go, you have like a boost. So you have to like learn to use each machine and figure out how to take advantage of its weird mechanics. Yeah. So I'm curious, like, what the heck is this sequel gonna be? Is it gonna try to actually appeal more to racing ideas, racing game ideas, or is it gonna be even weirder? Or I have no idea, but I am very curious, because I think the director, Sakurai, all he did was like Super Smash Bros. For God knows how many years. And then he's like, okay, let's do something different. And Nintendo told him, you can do whatever you want. And he was like, okay, I'm doing Kirby Air Riders. Let's see. Oh yeah, it also had like a, what's the mode called? Like a free-for-all mode where you just run around an open map with other players and basically battle instead of just racing. But yeah, some of those machines already looked familiar. Like the box one is the one that's like easy mode. Like the most normal racing mode, I suppose.
いやー、ゲーム作りってなんでこんなに大変なんでしょうね。挨拶、桜井和弘です。こんにちは。
Yeah, this is Sakurai, and he made this game with his bare hands on his own. No, just kidding. There's a whole team that's.
早速ですが、なぜカービィのエアライダーという名前に変わったのという質問にお答えしますが。
Yeah, because there's gonna be more riders.
今回はライダーが選べるからです。
Okay, yeah. You can feel the Smash Bros. Energy. Well balanced, no clear weakness. Okay, still have like a floating mechanic. Heavyweight. Yeah, and you kind of automatically attack stuff as you get close to it in the old game. So far I'm not feeling different riders, because the old game had that by just having different machines. Boost charge quickly. Oh yeah, and basically like attacking enemies also gave you a boost, so you wanted to hit enemies. Oh, we got here. Oh my god, he's gonna go through like the history. Okay. Turning this whole thing into a story.
その頃私はスマブラスペシャルのダウンロードコンテンツ制作に忙しく、とても手がつけられなかったのですが、マッハで企画書を完成させました。このあたりについては私のチャンネルでご紹介していますので。
Yeah, that's what I was referencing earlier.
開発担当はバンダイナムコスタジオ、春研究所ではないのですね。
Oh,
私こと空とバンダイナムコスタジオはスマブラ4やスマブラスペシャルと同じタッグということになります。それでは本題です。カービィのエアライドとは、つまりカービィを使ったレースゲームですと。これはマリオカートで良いですね。
no, it is not.
ギミックのあるコースを走ったり戦ったりすると、これは完全にマリオカートで良いでしょう。私も話を受けた時にそう言った。それでもやるの？だけど何よりファンが知っています。このゲームの訴求点はレースではないと。とりあえずゲーム画面を初公開します。こんな感じです。
Okay. It's gonna be all about the battling on the racetrack. Okay, there's still like the boost panels that you need to break in order to get anything out of them.
本当に作られていますね。これからたっぷり説明させていただきます。基本的なマシンの走らせ方について、ここ大事なのでぜひ覚えてください。さまざまな形状や特徴を持つ乗り物、これがエアライドマシン、略してマシン。上に乗る人は通称ライダー、ドライバーではないんですね。
Sure. I mean, you're just making up terms, but yeah.
マシンは通常ホバーのように床から少し浮き上がっています。そして自動的に前進しています。ボタンを押す必要はありません。スティックを前に倒す必要もないので注意してください。まっすぐ走っているときはスティック左右だけで向きを変えます。操作はワンボタン。プッシュを使って
Okay, still sticking to the one button
ボタンを
controls.
押すとマシンが地につき、プッシュしてブレーキ。同時にボタンを押しっぱなしで
Yeah, so nothing has changed in this regard.
ただまっすぐ走ってる時にボタンを押してもあまり意味なし。
But it's like also your drifting button,
スティッ
basically.
クを真横に倒しながらボタンを押すことでザザッと地を滑りドリフトします。
Yeah.
プッシュし続けることが大事。そしてチャージを貯め続け、カーブの出口で一気に解放。ドリフトを兼ねたチャージを繰り返すことで激しく
Like
速く
there is something there with this idea, but I feel like they didn't hit the sweet spot yet of making it feel very satisfying in the original.
基本は左右とカーブでボタン。そして多くのマシンは滑空することができます。決められた飛行エリアがあるのではなく、ジャンプ台を踏み切ればグライダーのように宙に舞います。スティックを手前に引く、つまり下に入力すると機首を上げて上に浮かびます。スティックを前に倒すと機首を下げて降下。
Yeah, and you can fall on your face.
前に入力し続けないでください。ジャンプ台でいきなり落ちてしまうので、着地は華麗に地面に平行に合わせてください。
Yeah.
ナイス着地でスピードアップできます。ハンドルを切るにも
Yeah, landing nicely also gives you a boost. It's like
優しく
every interaction gives you a boost. You're constantly trying to do all of the
そして前
things.
作はプッシュを司るワンボタンのみで遊べたのですが、今回は残念ながら
A second button,
そ
unfortunately.
の方が遊びの幅が広がるので、マシンを落ち着けるプッシュボタンに対してスペシャルボタンと言います。チャージゲージの近くにスペシャルゲージがあります。これが溜まった時にボタンを押すとスペシャル技
Oh, okay. You get a unite move. I see. I see what you're doing there.
より早く進めるものもあれば攻撃に特化したものもあります。
So half of the... I think most of the courses we've seen so far, or maybe this is just the one course we've seen so far. Oh, this is different. But what I meant to say is it just looks like the original, the first course, and... Yeah, it is still part of the same course, isn't it? Like that original first course also had this final turn and like a cave section. Oh, Kirby, you are so special. Cappy? I did not. Okay. Even mushrooms can race in Kirby AirRide.
今お話ししたことを含め各種走行テクニックは教習所で学ぶことができます。
Yeah, the original game needed like a proper tutorial section or something, so this is not surprising at all. This makes perfect sense.
そしてマシンの性能は様々です。
Like I think it just showed you like a short screen with some dialogue on how to do stuff. Yeah, Wingstar was nice in like the volcano track. Like that's another thing, like different machines were differently useful or had some kind of advantages in certain courses. Shadow Star, that's also a machine we've seen. I think Shadow Star also made you go faster if you were behind someone. Okay, this looks new. Paper Star. Yep. Not like Mario Kart, but it's just the statistics slightly different. Oh, this crap. Yeah, no, I gave up on trying to control that one. This one, yeah, I like this one. Because it's like, pew, pew, pew. Oh my god, there's more? What? Safe, stable, two-wheel design. It also looks cool. What the heck is that? Whoa, okay. なぜかキャラ立ちがあるマシンたち。これが一つの魅力になっています。Yeah, it's like you are shooting in that direction, right? 実はこの時少しスピードアップしています。逃げ切ったりするにも Get a speed boost from your machine braking. 前作ではメタナイトとデデデがかろうじて参加していましたが、マシンを自由に選べませんでした。今回は自由に乗せ替えることができて。Okay, yeah, that was the other thing I was wondering about. ライダーは他にもいます。You can like combine different riders with different machines. Oh. Okay. Gooey! It's my favorite rubber type Pokemon. Yeah, this is the main inspiration for my rubber type symbol. What'll do? You gonna throw some electricity or whatever it is you are throwing. Knuckle Joe, sure. Where's the mirror guy? Give me mirror. I have not played the game in which this character is present, I suppose. Susie. Chef Kawasaki. 同じワゴンスターでもカービィが乗ると小さくなり
デデデが乗ると大きくなります。マシン自体が変わってしまうさ。イメージ通りカービィの方が加速に長け、機敏に曲がれ、デデデの方は最高速。
Okay, so you can even fine tune the distinctions between the machines.
走行性能が変わるだけではありません。例えばデデデやメタナイトは近接攻撃ができます。敵に近寄るだけで自動打撃。キャピーは帽子がシールドになっていて打撃に少し耐えます。マシンは特徴深いですから、それに合うライダーを探せると良いですね。もちろんコースやルールでも相性が生きると思います。だからエアライドではコースを選んでからマシンライダーを選ぶ。
Right, yeah. That also makes sense. Like, what other racing game do you select a course first and then choose which rider you're gonna use on that?
カービィシリーズですから敵キャラクターから様々なコピー能力を奪えます。それはカービィの1000倍特許。他のライダーに対して有利。
Yeah, the abilities sometimes they screwed you over because you got something that kind of threw you off. What? What? Yeah, what? That's Kirby's thing. You took Kirby's thing and you gave it to the mushroom? But yeah, so far this is looking just like pretty much more like a remake with a lot of the aspects more fleshed out, I suppose. But not really doing anything very new. Okay, yeah, because that was annoying. I always felt like the plasma ability was too tedious. What? Oh.
カービィは吸い込みですが、他のライダーではキャプチャーという技で捕まえます。コック川崎やオタまで捉えるなど特殊な人もいます。
Right. Do they have like different range and stuff?
星型弾にして打ち出します。なお、コースを徘徊する敵キャラを倒すと砕けた星を得て加速します。
Like I said, you get a boost from even just attacking enemies.
キャプチャーによる星型弾やコピー能力などを駆使してガンガン倒すと良いでしょう。ルールによってはライダー単体で歩くこともあります。ここでしれっと新キャラを出しましたが、
The super jump thingy, Starman, okay.
キノコのキャピーも含めてもともと雑魚的だけれど、ライダーはメジャーなキャラクターばかりではありません。
Whoa.
個性重視で出場しています。これを機にスターマンの可愛さに気づいてくれる人が増えたらいいなと。とりあえず先にエアライド、つまりレースモードについて説明
Yeah, because that's like the first of the 3 modes of Kirby AirRide.
ゴールを競うものですね。最大参加人数は6人です。技術的にはもっと増やすことは可能なのですが、適切に1位を競う。
Wow, this is like the opposite of what Mario Kart is doing right now, where it's like 20 players and it's so chaotic.
勝ち抜く可能性も低くなったりしますから。とりあえずこれから1周だけに絞って遊んでみます。人のプレイでは画面用意するかもしれませんから、画面から少し離れたり画面を小さくするのがおすすめです。海のコース、ダグウォーターを選んでみましょう。キャラモノのレースの海コースって青い海、白い砂浜、ラテンが流れていたりして喉からリゾート風になるやつですが、このカービィのエアライダーはそんなに甘くはないです。
A reference to Mario Kart again.
ご覧ください。海の面行ってみます。海がいきなり割れてますね。わー、すごい。何が起こってんだろうなんてのんびりしてる場合じゃないですか。敵が走った双方軌跡にはスタースリップというのがつきまして、つまりこのキラキラしてる星ですけど、 それを捉えることでスピードアップすることができます。また自身が
Yeah, I wanna play.
ライバルを攻撃するとその分スピードアップすることができます。攻撃によって相手の足を引っ張るというのではなくて、攻撃によって自身をスピードアップするというそういう遊びなんですね。今カッター能力とかで徐々にスピードアップしてますけど、
Yeah, attacking to speed up.
ドリフトで抜けて大砲、そして大渦そしてもう水の荒れ来るのがすごいですね。生きた水というコンセプトで、このコースは作っていますけど、コピーもう一個取ってみて、何かな、お、ホイールだ。このホイールの上土スペシャル、これでどうかな。このまんま巻いてっちゃおう。よし、はい、フィニッシュああ、これは気持ちのいいやつですね。気持ちのいいゲームですね。というふうに攻撃行動はいろいろあるけれど、それによってスピードアップをしていくという遊びが見て取れたのではないかと思います。あと海の面ダイナミックですね。音楽も含めてコースは密度高くよく作られていると思います。
Yeah, new Kirby music.
ところがあまりなく、くるくる展開が変わります。
Gloria Fields, right? Like, this feels like a one-to-one recreation of the first course. Siberian Highway. Okay. Nice.
先頃のプレイでも使っていましたが、勝つために大事なテクニックをご紹介しておきます。まずはスタースリップ。マシンは星をまき散らかしながら走りますが、その星を得ることでスピードアップできます。
Right, yeah.
つまり後続有利。ライバルが走った軌跡を
Like, this was kind of part of one machine in the first
ライ
game.
バルや敵キャラへの攻撃、ヒット時に出てくる星屑を受けてスピードアップできます。星屑はマシンのパワーであると。いろんな攻撃アクションができるゲームですが、先行者の邪魔をしたり足を引っ張ることが主体ではありません。やられた時のダメージリアクションも低めです。
Yeah, it's all about you getting faster instead of like hindering others.
スピードアップさせて競う遊びです。なおゴールした後、オンラインでフレンドではない誰かと遊んでる時にはフィニッシュ後さっさと次のセッションを探します。他の人のゴールを待っている必要はないのですね。次々と遊んでください。
Also the opposite of Mario Kart, where you go into the open world and wait there until you decide what to do next. What? Oh, Slickstar, I remember this one. This is like, yeah, very drifty. Or not drifty, like you slide around. Okay, these are all returning ones. That's a new one, because, yeah, it's a chariot.
AirRide では周回数などのルールを設定できるのですが、その中にはゲーム速度をスローにする項目があります。これは初心者の方にうってつけ。今作は前作より平均巡航速度が少し上がっていますから、
Yeah, it definitely looks faster. Like this looks more like what the original felt like.
マシンを壊せることはないのですが、ルールでマシン破壊ありにもできます。
Ah, City Trial. That's yeah, that's the free for all thing.
前作はある程度の広さを持ったフィールドが舞台でした。今回も箱庭空間であることは変わらないのですが、
What have you
今回
done?
はなんと空に浮かぶ島が舞台です。その名もスカイア。他のフィールドはありません。人によっては長い付き合いになることでしょう。
This almost looks like a Smash Bros map, but you know it's proper, like a properly fleshed out in 3 dimensions. Okay. But do we have any boss battles? I'm not even sure what a boss battle would be in a Kirby AirRide game. It's just, I saw the Wispy Woods and I was like, one of the memorable things about Kirby games is the boss battle. So. Yeah, like you change between the machines, get power-ups.
するとそのままスタジアムへ。尖ったマシンとさまざまな特性のスタジアム一つで決着をつけます。簡単に言うとこんなゲームですが、まずは対戦人数について。前作は画面分割で4人プレイまで対応でしたが、今回は最大で16人参加できるようになりました。
So this is where you put the, where you make the number big. Makes sense.
なお、ローカル通信の場合はプレイヤーは8人まで、CP と含めて16人にはできます。対応人数が増えた分、フィールドは前作より広めになっています。同時対戦できる人は増えましたが、一人で遊んでも面白いので CP を好きな数だけ入れて延々と試すのも良いと思います。
Yeah, this looks fun.
与えられた5分で戦うスカイアの遊びについてゲームの流れとともに少し説明しておきます。まずライダーを1人選びます。マシンは最初ライトスターという小さいマシン固定で選べません。ライトスターは扱いやすいけど弱い。ゲームスタートしたらなるべく早くマシンを見つけて乗り換えてしまいましょう。誰も乗っていないマシンを空車と言います。ここで大事なこと、ボタンが1つ増えたという話をしました。空車に向けてスペシャルボタンを押すとマシンを降りずして直接乗り換えられます。ライトスターと自身のマシンが壊れかけている場合に限り、空車にただぶつかるだけでも乗り換えられます。前作はいちいち降りる必要があったので進歩したもんですね。
Yeah, that seems like a good streamlining.
また相手の壊れかけマシンを奪うこともできます。
Oh!
そしてパワーアップを行います。パワーアップには種類があり、加速、最高速、旋回、飛行力、攻撃力、防御力など自身を有利にするものが落ちています。コンテナがあったらクイックスピンなどで壊しましょう。クイックスピンはいわゆるレバガチャ、スティックをガチャガチャすることで発動します。攻撃アイテムでライバルを攻撃し、パワーアップを落とさせて奪うこともできます。もしもマシンが壊れたらライダー単体で歩いたりジャンプすることができます。さっさと空車を見つけて乗り換えていきましょう。 さまざまな箇所でマシンを乗り換えパワーアップを取って強化していきます。フィールドではさまざまなイベントが起こります。翻弄されたり大きく稼いだりとまちまち。その中で特に特徴的な新イベントをご紹介します。ショートレースとデスマッチ。それらのイベントが始まるとフィールドのどこかにスタートエリアが生じます。まずはそこに急いでください。もちろん参加しないのも手です。早く入るとスタートまでの待ち時間にパワーアップをもらい続けられます。ショートレースの場合、スタート地点に入った人でフィールドの一部を区切った街中レースが始まります。なお部外者から見るとレース参加者はゴースト化しており干渉できません。レースが終わったら順位に応じたパワーアップ。デスマッチの場合、スタート地点に入った人同士でバトルします。もちろんバトル寄りの性能にしていた人がいます。飛行系のマシンは普段自由度が高いですが耐久性は低いのでご注意を。ただ不利でも参加した方が結果的にパワーアップしやすいかも。1回倒されるとデスマッチから退場しますがマシンは壊れません。耐久力は回復しフィールド探索再開です。こちらも報酬パワーアップをもらえるのでほとんど結果を出せなくとも参加した方が有利かと思います。多分ボスが出演するイベントもあります。
Krakow, okay. We have some boss representation.
ダイナブレードも前作から続けて登場です。
Oh, I just remembered we still don't have like a release date for this, do we? Was it like just a year? I mean, if I Google now, we probably have one at the end of this video or something. Whoa! Whoa! There was some serious portal shenanigans.
競技種によっては操作しにくくならない程度に抑えた方が良い場合もあるのでマシンと合わせて目指すイメージに
You can do overkill.
最高速度を高めようとすると軽量化により防御力が減るなど反力がかかる可能性もあります。そうこうしてフィールドを走り回っているうちに5分の制限時間がやってきます。そして仕上がったマシンの性能を確認しつつ全員スタジアムに流れます。めちゃくちゃ速い。飛行なら負けない。バトルでダントツ。小回り重視など仕上がったマシンの特性をよく見ておきましょう。5分のフィールド戦の後、決戦の舞台スタジアムを一部ご紹介しましょう。
Okay. Oh, it's just a straight line. I like how the 100 had a blocking door on it. Ah, like all the diving. Okay. We're pressing down.
はあ、いろんな競技種があるんですね。もちろん育てたマシンに有利不利が生まれます。基本的にはスタジアム種は多くの中からランダムで選ばれます。
Can you also limit
まず
them?
16人参加ということは1位になる可能性は16分の1しかないということになりますよね。中には100人で対戦をするようなゲームもあるので気にしないでいいのかもしれないけれど、あんまり勝ち目がないのも厳しい。それにせっかく育てたマシンがスタジアムのランダムによって勝ち目が一切ないというのもそのいい加減さが面白さかな。アバウトで適当だからこその良さもあります。まあしかしどんなマシンでもある程度奮戦できそうな手を考えました。今回はスタジアム種をランダムで出てくる4つの中から選べるようにしました。マシンやパワーアップの方向性などに応じて好きなスタジアムを選んでください。スタジアムの傾向はばらつくようにしています。成長結果などによりおすすめマークがついているので迷ったらここに入りましょう。16人の参加者は同じく提示された4つのスタジアムのどこかに入ることになりますが、どこに誰が入ったのかはスタートするまで分からず、ここから駆け引きが始まっています。自分が飛行型マシンだからと飛行系競技を選ぶのも手ですが、誰かがより突出した飛行マシンを完成させていたと見たら対戦を避けてスピード系や障害物系に行くのもありですね。もちろんその裏を書いて突出した飛行マシンが飛行競技ではなくスピード競技に入るのもありです。なるほど、これは面白いですね。
Or like you wanna pick the one that's gonna have the most votes because you didn't pick another. Oh my god. Okay.
12人戦で試してみます。とにかく毎回展開がコロコロ変わるので取れ高が高いものになると良いのですけれども、観光重視で行ってきます。
It's definitely not gonna be some scripted content here.
最初のライトスターは弱いのでよく見て近くのマシンに乗り換えを行う必要がありますね。ウィングスターあるからそれ乗り換えて。
Yeah, winged star is
乗り換え
nice.
は簡単で Y ボタンをポンと押すだけで、すぐにできます。最初のライトスターだったら特にボタンを押さずして、ぶつかるだけで乗り換えることができます。そして当面はコンテナを見つけて、それを破壊して中身を得るというのがいいですね。こう野良で落ちてるようなものも見つけつつ、あ、そこにコンテナイベントが起こるんですけど、今空を飛びやすくなったみたいです。飛びやすくなったからこれだったらプーッと結構初期能力なのに上の方まで行けそうですね。
This is so chaotic. Or like not chaotic in the sense of what's happening, but like
地下の氷がありますね。わ、浮いてしまう。
like the game can be about something else
なかなか浮いてしまうの。
in the next couple of seconds.
良いことも悪いことも起こるのがイベントなので、そしてこれはゴルボール投げると
Whoa.
自分の邪魔してどうするんだっていう感じですけど、こういうところ通るとスカイアが空を浮く島ということがよくわかりますね。ついでにこういう
Can you fall off?
環状線も紹介しておきますけれども駅をつなぐ環状線がこうやってあるんですね。外側を回っています。そして横の方に入力をしておくと左の方ですね、赤い線になって途中下車ができるというような要素もあります。お、レアコンテナ珍しい。お、と言ってる間にデスマッチが始まってしまった。ウィングスターだとめちゃくちゃ不利だから、ここはワゴンスターに乗り換えておきますね。
Okay.
まあワゴンでもよくはないけどウィングよりはいい。そしてデスマッチはこの中に入場してきた人たちで、戦い合うわけですけれども、相手を倒した時の報酬と、自分の順位による報酬の2つがあります。まあだからとにかく稼ぐためには相手をよく倒した方がいいし、1人目
Not
そして自分がな
Starman.
るべく長く生き残った方がいいっていうことですね。この落ちているアイテムなんかを駆使してなんとか頑張っていこうというようなマッハをかけます。2人目ラッキー。 結構ここで3人目4人目、うわーこれ儲かりすぎでは。とどめちょっと強いんじゃない。
Yeah, we're just watching
すんごい儲かった。
watching someone having fun with the game they they made.
儲かったおかげでだいぶスピードも速くなってまいりました。1位ですって。そうだな、ここでウィングスターにまた乗り換えてみよう。
Oh, so like the machine was still
だいぶ上に上がって
sitting there where it got swapped.
遠くに飛びますね。これはなかなか火山が見えますけど、火山の中にも入れますが、それは中身内緒にしておこうかなと。ここ闘技場ですね。だいぶ上に何かぶつかったけれども、とりあえず今の話をしないとこう。さて、そろそろ
Oh, implying all the secrets that he's not ready to reveal.
身の振り方っていうのはどういうスタジアムが出てくることを想定してどういうマシンに乗るかってことですね。お、これはゴルドーが降ってきた。なんだろうこの悪夢のような光景は。でも自分は飛べるからね、みんな頑張って。こんなにすごいゲームなんでしょうね。空飛ぶ島がこんなたくさんのトゲトゲウニウニに支配されるっていうゲームってあんまないですよね。あ、そうだ、一つ触れておくと、これもちょっと今スペシャル使っちゃいましたけど、降車できます。降りられるけどアイテムはその時拾えないですね。
Right, I was wondering what like
降ろされたりとか
the
降りたりしたり
inherent disadvantage would be of not being on a machine.
そして身の振り方は決まりました。もう今回は飛行能力が高いから飛行の何かで攻めるということにしようかな。あと5秒ぐらい。おしまい。音楽もぴったりと決まるという飛行13、そして加速も12。やっぱり飛行で攻めるべきですかね。重たさも上がってるので、
I like the symbols and the color coding.
だから何でもいけるな。何でもいける中でこういうのが出てきましたけど、やっぱり
Air glider,
おすすめ
surely.
に準ずるべきかなというわけで、
Oh, okay.
ポイントストライク。これ2回のチャレンジで、より高い得点を取った人が勝ちというルールです。
You go for the 100? Yeah.
よしよし。見ての通り100にはシャッターがついていまして、そのシャッターのタイミングに
Oh, so whenever one's hit, another one can go into that one.
必要ですね。他の人たちの様子を見てみようかしら。いや、いいよ。また100を狙う。もちろん先に取られ、まずいねこのタイミング。危ない。今ギリでしたけど、ほらギリだった。そして下の方カービィがちょこちょこ走ってますね。はい、1位。
Wow, you won at your own game.
ラックル・ジョーが、ライトスターに乗ってますね。これはスタジアムに入る前にマシンが壊されたりなかったりするとライトスターに戻されちゃうということになるので気をつけましょうということで、このゲーム面白いな。シティトライアルでした。
Okay, do we also have the top down?
ところでアイテムについての信用
Because that was like the third mode, right?
アイテムは新しいものを拾うと上書きされますが、使用中のものを一つだけ取っておくことができます。
Oh.
コピー能力は毎回使い切りでストックできませんが、アイテムはストックに入り空きが出たら自動的に戻ってきます。ただし使いかけの状態で戻るのでご注意。半分使っていたら半分なくなっています。ほぼ切れている場合はストックされずに消滅します。 スタジアムについて。たまにスタジアムが16人全員で一つに統一されることもあります。前作と同じルールということになりますが、この場合スタジアム選択はなしです。コース開始前に予告がある場合と、いきなり全員一緒になる場合があります。
Right, so that sometimes you have an incentive to build your machine towards a specific stat. Yeah.
フィールド時、アイテムの予言の書や
What?
アナウンスでスタジアム種を教えてくれることもありますが、アナウンスはたまに偽情報を混ぜてくる。
What do you mean sometimes it's gonna have false information?
よく見ると偽情報を見破れる
Oh.
かも。なお、一つのスタジアムには8人まで入場できます。人気が集中して
The game lies to you.
8人以上が入ると自動的に
But you can
2組に
spot
仕分
it.
けられます。そこで疑問が、たまたま一人だけのスタジアムになったらどうなるのでしょう。あなたに敵はいなかった。大勝利です。一応その後、その時のライバルと
Okay, that was very unexpected.
これに勝っても負けても優勝になりますけれども、オンラインで誰かと遊んでいる場合、自身が終わったらさっさと次のセッションにつなぐのはエアライドと同じです。好きなだけ遊んでやってください。参加人数が少ない時の対戦時は投票によってスタジアムを抽選することもできます。前作同様、完全ランダムにもできますのでルールをいじってみてください。スタジアムは同じ種類でもバリエーションがある場合があります。これはまたたっぷり遊べたもんですね。ファンに長年愛されたシティトライアル、ここに来て新作を遊べるようになりました。令和ですけど、ぜひお楽しみください。
Oh no, it's singing.
オープニングで少し流れていましたが、今回メインテーマがあります。マシンと共にある喜びをストレートに歌った歌です。いくつかのコースとともに任天堂ミュージックでこの後すぐに公開されますので、よろしければどうぞ。
No top-down racing.
ゲームではないことは伝わりましたでしょうか。元のゲームは20年以上前のものですが、古さを感じさせず斬新な、しかも他のゲームでは楽しめない遊びがあると思います。今回の番組はこれで区切りですが、紹介しきれていないことがまだまだあります。いずれさらに魅力を伝えたいと思いますので、ご期待いただければと思います。それでは。
Okay, this mirror guy can still show up. I'm not sure what that enemy is even called. Do we still not have a release date after this? No way. Is it the three-eyed cloud thing? No. What? Is that a new Kirby enemy or just one I don't recognize? Oh, there we go. Huh. Okay. November. Like a solid month after ZA is out. Sure. Oh my god, there's so many games coming up. Okay, yeah. That was cool. Dang, this was way longer than I anticipated. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check out the... Wait, why is my music not working? I'm gonna check out the tracks that are not the main theme on the Nintendo app, I suppose. After the stream, I mean. Okay, yeah, yeah, this looks like a lot of fun. I just hope that there's gonna be, that any people I know are gonna get the game. So, because like even with Mario Kart, I feel like, yeah, a couple of friends do have Mario Kart World. A lot of them don't have a Switch 2 yet at all, or they are not getting Mario Kart for it. So like that has felt like mostly just playing with strangers, which isn't as fun. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have a lot more fun with Kirby than with Mario Kart, to be honest, because that whole open world thing, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it's a neat idea, and I do like on the topic of Mario Kart World, I do like the knockout mode. Like that was the highlight for me so far whenever I play that game. But yeah, we are how many days away from ZA? It's like 57. Yeah, so that's cool. I'm gonna have like a whole week off from work. So the plan is, if I don't know, if I for some reason don't stream until October, I will be streaming that probably for that whole week, just to get, yeah, to go deep into ZA without seeing anything from anyone else playing it in between. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this was fun. I guess I'll see you next time, but also... hold on, I saw there's like a couple of people streaming. So I'm probably gonna have one of those streams open, so might as well do the raid thing that we do over here on Twitch. Okay, the raiding thing is still weird. Oh wow, we could be going to... Yeah, let's go to Ace. I mean, Jake is also streaming. Wait, what is Jake streaming? I think it's like a Xenoblade stream. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Ace, because even just the title of the stream is Pokemon Worlds Yapping. So, yeah. I'm gonna be interested in that. Okay. Yeah. I'll see you next time. And... good... Oh, I still need to wait 5 seconds. I feel like this raid feature keeps changing every couple months. Okay, for real now. Bye.